Welcome to our WOW DIY series. Today's activity will test your reaction time, or how fast you can respond to a particular trigger or stimulus. When we react to something, the input travels from our brain, where it is processed, and is then sent to the muscle that we need to respond. This is different than a reflex, which is a response that happens involuntarily. Being able to react is a choice, no matter how quickly it happens. Now, in this experiment, you will test how quickly you can respond to different types of sensory input. This activity will test your ability to react to visual input, or things that you see, auditory input, or things that you hear, and tactile input, which are things that you feel. First, you need to gather just a few supplies. You'll need a ruler, a friend to work with, and a pencil and paper in order to record your distance. In order to record your distance data, you can draw a table or a chart like this. For this experiment, one person will be the test subject while another is the tester. It is important to work together as a team. Take turns and see how your reaction times compare. Let's see how fast you can react. For each test, the subject will dangle their hand off the edge of the table. The tester will then hold the top of the ruler between two fingers with the 0 mark at the subject's index finger. Each test will go as follows. For the visual test, when the subject sees the tester release the ruler, they must grab it as fast as possible. For the auditory test, the subject closes their eyes or puts on a blindfold, and the tester says drop as they let go of the ruler. Drop. Finally, for the tactile test, the tester touches the subject on the shoulder as the ruler is released. Now, for the tactile test, the subject will also be blindfolded. Now, it can be difficult to catch the ruler sometimes. As you can see, we had our own fair share of misses. Practice makes perfect, though, so keep going until you have at least 3 measurements in each category. In each case, the tester records the measurement in centimeters where the subject caught the ruler. Make sure that you take your measurement at the same place on the hand that the 0 mark was. How far did the ruler travel before the subject caught it? Gather the results of 3 trials and then average them. To get your average, add the results of the 3 trials together and then divide by 3. A shorter distance means a faster reaction time. Up to this point, we've been measuring our reaction by distance. If you want to make this activity just a little more advanced, you can use this formula to calculate your reaction time in seconds. Don't be intimidated. Your calculator can help you solve this. Let's do one together and you can see how easy it is. So time, or t, is equal to the square root of 2 times y, which is our average distance traveled, divided by g. G is gravity, or 980 centimeters per second squared. We're going to replace our y with our average distance traveled from our visual trials, 24.3 centimeters. And we'll replace the g with 980 centimeters per second squared. Using our calculator, 2 times 24.3 divided by 980 equals, and then we just hit this button right here, which will take the square root for us. The answer I get is t equals 0.22 seconds. That's really fast. How different were the results for the visual, auditory, and tactile trial? You can also experiment with your dominant and non-dominant hand. Now, the average reaction time for humans to a visual stimulus is about 30 centimeters versus 14.6 centimeters for an auditory stimulus and 11.25 centimeters for a tactile stimulus. How did you compare to those averages? How do you compare with your friends? I hope you enjoyed this activity. Don't forget to put away all your supplies when you're finished. For more fun DIY activities, visit us at wpafbstem.com. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.